To everyone who had just finished watching the last episode of Attack on Titan, I have a quick message for you. Yo, stop crying! Man or woman up! Stop being a little... It's just an anime, why are you so sad? It's not even real. Well, guys and girls, it's finally over. After 10 long years, the Attack on Titan anime has concluded itself. Put a finger down if you have seen AOT since it first started in 2013. Put a finger down if you thought the first ever opening was so good that you had to just share it amongst all your friends. Put a finger down if you tried to talk about AOT to other kids in school just for them to call you a nerd, because they didn't know what the fuck it was. Look at us now, how the tables have turned, because who doesn't know AOT in 2023? If you don't, then you must be living under a boulder. And finally, put a finger down if you have teared up or cried during the ending. You guys still remember the very first episode when Eren saw his mom being eaten in front of him and he swore that he was going to get rid of all the Titans? Such a powerful scene, but you know what was so ridiculous? That there were people telling me afterwards that they found the first episode boring. What the fuck? Brother, what kind of dank weed have you been smoking? To me personally, if you can't appreciate that episode 1, then I can't be friends with you. It's a rule written in the Bible, and so is your name in my death note. Goodbye. But you know, Eren did accomplish what he set out to do. He got rid of all the Titans at the end. But if you saw the credit scene, you will know that the cycle of war will continue with or without the Titans. Eren wiped out 80% of humanity, honestly, could have done 99%. And how ironic is that we have wars going on in the world right now, when AOT concluded with this message. Ridiculous. I honestly can't believe that it has ended. Like, it's hitting me slowly. When it first ended, I was like, okay, cool. It dragged out for many years. It's finally, we get to see the conclusion. I was binge chilling, making videos on the side, watching other anime being so carefree. And then slowly over the past few days, it has crawled up on me. Now it's slowly eating up from within inside of me. And I'm just like, I missed them. No, man. Why is it over? 10 years. 10 years I've been... 10 years. But honestly, think about everything that has happened in the story. From season 1 to season 3, the theme is basically man versus Titan. And after many years of fighting the Titans for their freedom, only to find out that you lived on a dumpster island where people from the outside just threw shit in that they didn't want. So mind-blowing. Isayama is crazy for this big brain story. And what's crazy is that it's his first ever manga too. Like, what kind of once-in-a-lifetime talent is this? It's fucking genius. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into what makes Attack on Titan good, because there are way better videos on YouTube that break it down more, from the music, to the fight animations, to the characters and the plot. All I can say is, it's a very immersive experience that makes you emotionally tied to the entire journey from start to finish, following our beloved characters.
明日はうまくいく。お前ならやれるはずだ。エレン・イェーガーだったっけ？ああ、ありがとうよ。ライナー・ブラウンだよな。
I feel like any anime that makes you feel like you are a part of it has done its job, and AOT has done this job extremely well. I do want to talk about the ending though, because it was different from what I imagined. Because based off of how the manga readers portrayed it to be, or their reactions after they finished reading the manga, made me feel like everyone died and Eren just became a bird. And to me at the time, I was just remembering like, no way, right? What kind of random ass ending is that? Eren just kills everyone and then becomes a bird? For freedom? What the fuck? Bird Eren was such a meme on the internet. You guys can't tell me that wasn't a meme. So after seeing the ending, I'm actually pretty satisfied, because a lot of the characters that I cared about lived through. Jean, Connie, Levi. Speaking of Levi, Mikasa, Armin, like they all lived, and they all slowly died of old age, which I appreciate. And of course, Armin is the last one up the hill again. Fuck. No, the more I talk about it, and you know, it was wholesome that Eren showed Mikasa the final version of themselves being at the cabinet together. A lot of people thought that was an alternative universe where they get to live happily for 4 years until Eren dies, but I just thought it was a vision that he showed her to have something for her to remember him by, to end off on a good memory of them being together. Because the previous one was him saying, Fuck you, Mikasa! I hate you! I've always hated you, you little bitch! Okay, I might have improvised some line. Can you imagine?
あれが最後だなんて。
ミカサ、お前が大嫌いだった。
そんなことが。
But it's basically what he said to her, and she didn't want that to be her final memory of Eren. And Eren also got closure with Armin by apologizing for kneeing him in the stomach. It wasn't really necessary.
どうしても僕をボコボコにしなきゃいけなかった理由って何？膝蹴り入れる必要あった？
And he broke down and cried and showed a vulnerable side of himself because, you know, we still need to remember that inside Eren's head is probably all fucked up because of the Attack Titan's powers. He was probably experiencing his child self, his current self, and his future selves, all versions of himself all at once because their consciousness is connected. Like, it's actually pretty crazy that he still held it together. Respect, Eren. My goat right there. Wiped out 80% of humanity? Light work, no reaction. And also, did you guys know that a severed head can still maintain consciousness after it's being severed for a few seconds? So I think Eren felt that kiss from Mikasa, and knowing that is going to put me to sleep tonight happily. Anyways, that's all I have to say for the show. It's been a long, great journey, and all I have for it is appreciation for carrying my childhood all the way until my adulthood. You live and you experience. So thanks for watching this video where it allowed me to share my experience with you guys. And remember, my fellow scouts, although the share is over, always give up on your dreams and always dedicate your heart. Shinzo. This world is cruel, but I still love you. He's been through a lot. What can I say? He's been through a lot. Whoa. It had no reason to be this beautiful, man. But I get it. I love it to the point where it's giving me emotional damage. If you're telling me to know right or wrong, why are there so much suffering? Whose fault is it?